The story of Australia, from ancient land to modern nation. Australia, one of the world's most beautiful and unique countries. A land filled with stunning beaches, massive deserts, ancient cultures, and modern cities. But long before Sydney's skyline, before roads and buildings, and before millions of people called this land home, Australia had a story thousands of years in the making. This is the story of how Australia began. For more than 60,000 years, Aboriginal Australians lived across this vast land. They survived in deserts, forests, mountains, and coastlines. Their cultures became some of the oldest living cultures on Earth. They lived closely with nature, following traditions, stories, and spiritual beliefs passed down through generations. Long before modern civilization, Australia belonged to ancient communities deeply connected to the land. In the 1600s, European explorers began searching the southern oceans. Dutch sailors became some of the first Europeans to discover parts of Australia. But in 1770, British explorer Captain James Cook arrived on the east coast. Britain claimed the land and named it New South Wales. At the time, Australia was seen by Europe as distant, mysterious, and unknown. Soon after, Britain faced overcrowded prisons. So, in 1788, the first fleet arrived in Sydney carrying convicts, soldiers, and settlers. Life in the new colony was extremely difficult. Food was limited, the climate was harsh, and survival was never guaranteed. But slowly, small settlements began growing across the continent. Roads were built, farms expanded, and new towns appeared. Further south, Tasmania became another important settlement. Back then it was known as Van Diemen's Land. The island became famous for harsh convict prisons like Port Arthur. Yet despite the difficult conditions, communities continued growing. Over time, Tasmania developed into one of Australia's most peaceful and beautiful regions. Then everything changed. In the 1800s, gold was discovered in Australia. Thousands of people arrived from around the world, hoping to become rich overnight. Cities like Melbourne and Sydney grew rapidly. Railways expanded across the land. Businesses opened everywhere, and Australia's economy became stronger than ever before. But life was not equal for everyone. Aboriginal Australians faced great hardship, losing land, culture, and rights during colonization. Many communities suffered deeply for generations. Yet despite these struggles, Indigenous cultures survived. And today, Australia continues working toward reconciliation and recognition of its First Nations people. By the late 1800s, the separate British colonies wanted to unite as one nation. So on January 1, 1901, Australia officially became a federation. The Commonwealth of Australia was born. A new country, with one government, one flag, and one future. During the 20th century, Australia faced many challenges. Australian soldiers fought in World War I and World War II. The ANZAC spirit became a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and mateship. After the wars, millions of migrants arrived from Europe, Asia, and many other parts of the world. Australia became one of the most multicultural countries on Earth. Modern cities grew taller, technology advanced rapidly, and living standards improved. Today, Australia is known for its freedom, education, healthcare, and natural beauty. From the Sydney Opera House to the Great Barrier Reef, from the outback to Tasmania's wild landscapes, Australia has become a nation admired around the world. But its story is still being written. A land of ancient traditions, modern dreams, and people from every corner of the globe. This is Australia, a country shaped by history, survival, diversity, and hope for the future. Thanks for watching. Follow Aussie Daily Move for more such videos and interesting stories.